Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you're all doing great. In my last video, I showed you guys how I made an African hat. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys how I made the braided chain necklace that I was wearing in that video. So I'm going to be going through all the materials that I used for this video, but I'm also going to list them in the description box. So first I used some gold chains and then I just measured them like that, and I cut using some pinchers, and those were all the lengths of the chains. You can definitely make them longer if you want. And then I cut strips of fabric that were all like the same length as the chains, but they were all 1 inch wide. And then I went on to just fold them like that. So first I fold the first edge inwards and then the other edge so that they meet in the middle, and then I fold it in half again. And I did this for all the fabric strips, all of them. So there are all my fabric strips, and then at this point I was just matching them with all their chains, just so that you guys can see. And then so now you take 2 strands of the fabric strips and the chain, and then you braid them together. It's just like the basic braid, like 3-strand braid. And before you braid, you first sew them together, and then when you get to the end again, you also sew them together. And at this point I had already braided all of them. And then I just started arranging them. And then so now to close it off, this is sort of like a template that I cut out with a piece of paper. And then I folded 4 fabrics together, and then I just cut it like that. This is what I'm going to use to close off the necklace. And then you now combine 2 of those together, like 2, and then pin them together and sew them on the sewing machine, only on the slanted edges. And then I ironed it flat, both of them. And then at this point I now started folding in the edges on the sides that I did not sew, and then I ironed them. So this is how it looks like close up. And then now I started to insert the ends into that little like pocket, or sort of like in between, and just pinning as I went along. And then I also did the same for the other side. So this particular DIY is inspired by a DIY that I did like a long time ago when I was still first starting out on YouTube. The only difference is that when I made that necklace, I used animal print, like leopard print, and it was a t-shirt material. I also did chains, by the way. And in that video I also made a bracelet and a necklace. So if you want to see this video, I'm just going to also put it in at the end of this video so that you can see the video. And then these are my ribbons. They were all about 10 inches long. Then I just bent them off using my lighter to prevent fraying. And then I inserted them onto the ends of the necklace. So at this point I just pinned everything together before I sewed. So the way I sewed this necklace, I sewed it by hand, because since I had chains I couldn't like sew it on the sewing machine. So I just set it to hand sew the thing and just tried to make it look as neat as possibly as I could. And so this was the result, you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. And by the way, if you haven't seen the head video, I will link it also. And I also have a video on this personalized denim jacket that I was wearing in the video. So if you're interested, you can stick to the end of the video, and you can also click on the video and see that. So thank you so much for stopping by, and have a great day or night.